Hey guys, I'm Tedward. Welcome back to the channel. Right now, we have a little bit of a deconstruction project on the E39 M5. I was right, thank God. The oil leak was just from the valve cover gasket. So big thanks to FCP Euro for your very fast delivery of the valve cover gaskets. Now, Wile Motorsport is gonna go ahead and put this back together. But before we do that, let's just take a look at the S62. It is a sexy, sexy motor when it's all down and bare. Let's let those boys go get the job done. Things that involve being inside the engine like that are not for me. Now, for a lot of you, those are probably good DIY projects. For me, I get a little too nervous and panicky. But luckily, there's a lot of support on the internet for how to do these things. I'm not your guy. Let's take a turn. So, while Motorsport's buttoning up the M5, Zach took it upon himself to change the springs on the GTI, but he could not get the top nut off without an impact gun, and we were doing this in his garage. So, naturally, we come to Rennscot because David can save the day with air tools. Yeah, so every time you go to turn this, it turns the whole thing. So we need an impact gun so we can actually get that to come loose.
Or the alternative turnaround, if you have a box wrench and you also have like the right Allen key or whatever size that is, you can do it, but I don't have that.
Don't have it.
I don't.
David, we're gonna have to do a Rennscot, like, what is it soon?
Yeah, because it's not very obvious.
People keep asking questions like, hey, can I use your lift? Can you do this? And
Yeah.
that's not what you do.
Hey David, can you help me?
He does for us.
Can you help me?
Here's a quick little preview of something that David actually does for the business. Ready, roll. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. This is when Zach loses his face because the springs break. Hey Zach, what are the new springs?
These are VWR. So they're designed by Volkswagen Racing, which is their own in-house division for Volkswagen. So they use these exact same setup on their race cars. So it's designed to work with the car. So I did a lot of research when I bought these. I didn't want just some springs that you just slap in there and the car rides like shit. I actually wanted to daily drive my car, and they said these are the best to do that. So it's marginally stiffer, they say, but the body roll is completely controlled now, or somewhat.
The GTI is already a little different because of the 034 Motorsport rear sway bar, and now the car has a lot more lift-off oversteer. It honestly, it's more like a Focus ST in the way but it's a little less like lazy. It's pretty quick the way it snaps. This is gonna change the game quite a bit. So I think we're gonna see some more rear tire wear on the GTI. He also did a Cobb Tuning Stage 1 flash on the car, so now first gear just roasts him. The biggest problem with this is trying to get the bottom of the strut into that guy. And all the videos we've watched, just they're like, oh, and then boom, done, and they do a hard cut, and they don't show all the blood on their knuckles trying to do it. We got it on the other side, no problem with some WD-40 as lubricant, but this side is proving to be a bitch. It has been a very long day trying to get this strut back in, but I want to give a special thanks to Rennscot for at least getting us the air tools in order to get that top nut off so we can assemble it. But now we need to get it back in the car. I don't know if that's happening tonight, but I will keep you posted on when I receive the M5 from Wile Motorsport. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go ahead and follow Wile Motorsport and Rennscot on Instagram. Don't forget to check out the link to APX Boston coming up in September. And as always, respect the drive.
Let's go.